Welcome back to the channel. We've got something interesting inside the hangar here today, but before we go inside I'll just say a little something about ghwsupplement.com. Actually, they gave me a nice t-shirt here. They've just launched another online shopping platform with Woo on the Woo service, but it's ghw.nz. So ghwsupplement.com is a Shopify site, but there's an additional one as well which you can go to. There's a whole range of products which are currently on offer with 10% discount. They're shipped all over the world, and the coupon code is SAVE10. So have a look at their site, ghw.nz, and take advantage of the bargain. Some fantastic supplements for all sorts of different things. The detox pack, there's stuff for the prostate, there's even stuff for helping your hair restore, etc. ghw.nz. Come on, well, here's our 172, the Clubs planes, and you may have seen a video I did called Closer to Heaven last year, where we interviewed a pastor that had started out flying, ran out of money, became a teacher, ran out of money, but he had a very, very interesting story, and we interviewed him actually in this hangar here, and this plane was in pieces in the background. Well, I'm pleased to say that it's all back flying again, and today we're going to take it for a little flight and enjoy all the new upholstery, the new avionics, a new engine, and it's just great to have this feel back in the air again. We always check the fuel levels manually, never trust the gauges no matter what the aeroplane, and we always check for water in the fuel, which is what I'm doing here. Okay. Very important that you get the windshield clean. Now, because it's more than 3 months since I've flown this particular aircraft, the regulations require that I do 3 takeoffs and landings before I can carry passengers. So I'm going to do that now before I take somebody on board. The 172 is probably the most successful light training aircraft ever made. I think it's got a lifespan of 30,000 hours now on the airframe. So you can keep refurbishing, renovating, etc. But it's been the aircraft of choice over the years by flight training schools because of its ease to fly. It's very forgiving on landings and inherently stable. In fact, there was a guy I knew he had one in our hangar some years ago, a very experienced pilot. He was also a chopper pilot, and he was coming back through one of the passes in the mountains here in the South Island, New Zealand, and he encountered strong winds, strong gusting nor'westers. He was at 2,000 feet above the surface, and a gust of wind flipped the plane right over. He became inverted, and he just asked him, well, what do you do? He said, I just let go of everything, and the plane righted itself before it hit the ground. He was able to safely recover it. So yeah, great aircraft for students. If you are embarking on taking up flight training, I can highly recommend the Cessna 172. It's also got good performance capabilities, especially if you have the bigger engines in them, and a good payload capability. That's what you call wheel shimmy.
Drop down.
Well, it's good to be back aloft in the old 172. Not flown this girl for a long time, and it's so different from flying the Alpi or the other Cessna, the smaller, the Aerobats. But yeah, great. And look at all this fancy new trim. Very nice. We got new this. We got trim. Look at all this. New avionics in it, and new engine. And it flies well. Yeah, it flies nice. I think it's got the propers configured for cruise. She's a little bit sluggish on the climb out, but once you set her in cruising, she just flies lovely. Yeah. Well, that's about it for today. We'll see you again next time. Take care. God bless.